All right, we are live on YouTube as well as on Zoom. I cannot see myself, so there we go. I have my camera turned off, so hopefully we can get that fixed there and get everyone on the. Here we go. There we go. We got it on. Okay. So we've got should have everyone on the on some of these screens and go back here, make sure that we are ready to go. Okay, should be playing for you. See on the webinar page, you're going to see down below a blue chat box. If you can put your questions right in there, because with YouTube, I obviously cannot hear you with that platform. However, I will be checking throughout the webinar tonight. I will be checking the boxes there, and so I can check questions and be able to chat with you there. And I'm just going to go live here real quick. That's a lot of different pieces to put together for a webinar. And also got Zoom up. So, you know, that's just a lot of different things to put together. But, you know, if you were doing a regular webinar, you would not have to do all of those pieces. You would just simply use YouTube and your page then. So you wouldn't have to do, you know, all of the other pieces. And I have a lot of things to go over tonight. A lot of different questions have come in. So we are going to be covering kind of a broad spectrum of things. And so I hope you came prepared with your notebook. Now the replay will be available on the coaching.iplannerandcompany.com website until 9 o'clock on Monday. So you can go there and see that. And then those that are a part of the VA Dream Team Academy, the replay in an email, or those that have registered for the group coaching. So it always pays to register, because you will get the replay if you cannot attend. Part of my VIP group, and I will be sharing a little bit more about that at the end of the group coaching session tonight. So if you are interested, stick around and I will let you know about that. So I am just posting this and we're going to get started. Okay. We had questions come in regarding things on WordPress, resumes, MailChimp. I think what was the other question? WordPress, MailChimp. I have them written down. I'm blank right now. Okay. And jump right into everything. Let me make sure that we are doing what we need to be doing here. Okay, so those that are on the Zoom conference should be able to see my PowerPoint. I'm going to make that just a little bit bigger for you. Whoop. Do away with this. Okay, so let's go. Apologize for that feedback. That was YouTube. So you're getting to see a little bit of this live. All works. Saying it's not as great. So I hope those that are viewing via YouTube are not having trouble. If you are viewing this via YouTube and are on the coaching.iplanner and company, can you drop me a line in the chat box, please? Chat box down below. You should be able to do that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get right into this, though.
The big trash. That's a big trash. The big trash.
Okay. Here and share my screen with you. YouTube. Okay. Go back on here. It's not letting me. There we go. Okay. So everybody should be able to see my currently. This presentation is from the VA Dream Team Academy. That is my signature coaching program. Abigail Kuhn. I am the coach and mentor. I am also an executive assistant. I help executives in their businesses. And I say executive because when you are a business owner, you are the executive in your business. I am the executive assistant. I help the business owner with their business. So that is the reason why I call myself an executive assistant. We're going to go right into the rest of this. And I hope that you can see this presentation clearly. Like YouTube is just a little bit behind what Zoom might be covering tonight. We are going to do a little bit of a Q&A session. And that is probably going to take place at the end of tonight's meeting. And then we are going to talk about some WordPress designing questions that I've had come in, some WordPress plugins that I just absolutely love that I'm going to talk about. I design and have designed several different WordPress sites. It's becoming one of my popular packages as an executive assistant to build WordPress sites. I'm becoming more and more familiar with what's out there as far as WordPress goes. Then if we have time, we're going to talk about RSS feeds in MailChimp. If we don't have time, I'm going to catch that probably in a later video, probably on YouTube. And then, again, we may catch a little bit about specific resumes. And what I mean by specific resumes is I had a question come in through my VIP coaching group about resume specific to the job that you are applying for. We may get to talk a little bit about that tonight, and if not, I will cover that in either another coaching session or in a YouTube video. So definitely get subscribed to that YouTube. It's just a little button click. So I'm not going to with anything, I promise. And you're just going to get notified whenever I post a video. So I'm getting some beeps that may be from my, okay. 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 All right, so that's taken care of. And let's just go ahead and get right on into it. I'm going to switch my screens up here so that you can see kind of the back end of one of the sites that I am currently working on. I'm going to go into one of the newer ones that I'm working on. So let's see. I'm just going to do, let's see, let's do this. Okay. And then I have to change this for the other one as well. Okay. And so this site is one that I am designing for a local youth camp that I'm involved in. My husband is also involved in. So, you know, it's nothing, it's for client, but yet it's not for client, if you know what I mean. Okay, so the question that was asked was about, and I've already got updates, and I just got this website set up the other day. The question that I had asked was about Twitter, the click to tweet Twitter plugin. there are different click-to-tweet Twitter plugins. I'm going to show you one of my favorite ones, and I'm going to show you why it's my favorite. Okay, and it's not on here because the youth camp does not have a Twitter account. It's going to be very, very slow because I'm running 2 different programs. So when you go in here and you click in on click to tweet, there are going to be a couple of ones right here at the very top. There are a couple of things that I like to look at when I'm going to be installing, especially for a client. If it's for myself, you know, it can vary. If it's for a client, I like to take a look at these stats down here at the bottom. Take a look at how many stars they have, how many active installs they have. You know, if they don't have 5 stars, but they have a lot of active installs, it's not that's a bad plugin to use. A little bit clunky to use. Some of these other ones that are coming down here are features to them. Like this one right here, this one only has 300 plus active installs, and it's got 8 reviews on it. But it's only got 300 active installs. So that means that not a lot of people are installing that app. Okay. So I would be kind of leery about installing that one. It's got 5 stars and 8 reviews on it. Now, some of these other ones, like this one has 29 out of, you know, and it's got 5 stars. This one has 4 stars and 220 reviews. So I would say that this one is another thing to make note of. When people, I'm just going to check the chat box really quick. Oops, wrong window there. Nothing's showing up there. Okay. So when people do 4 stars instead of 5, it doesn't always mean that there was something bad. It Amazon. I was reading up on some things about doing reviews. It doesn't always mean that something was bad or something was wrong with the product. If a product gets complete 5-star reviews, it starts to set off a trigger. Some of those reviews are fake. You know, falsified reviews. So if someone does a 4-star review, could mean that, you know, that is a real, true review, and they have really tried the product. It was really good, but they don't want to quite give it 5 stars because they want to let you know that it was, you know, it was real. This was a real experience with the product. Reason for some of those, and their experience with it really was just horrible. Plus, are an average of the reviews as well. Average of those reviews. through some of these other ones. Okay. Top here. Better click to tweet and click to tweet was the one that I used to have because I just didn't, I don't have time to go back through old blog posts and change to the new click to tweet right now. For someone to do that for me, then that would be a different story. This one, click to tweet, allows you to do so much more. I'm going to show you why. You to customize the Twitter box or the tweet box. This is one of the examples right here at the top. It allows you to put in kind of like a little fancy box. And I'm not sure if it's going to let us, I don't see up here at the top where it says screenshots. It's also got an affordable cost of like Pro, and then $49.70 per year for Expert. 2 months free, so that's pretty good too. Why I like this one so much is that it also counts when you're putting in. I'm going to go ahead and install it on here so I can show you. I'm going to activate it. The youth camp does not have a Twitter. That's fine. I can uninstall it after I'm done here. Things after we've installed it. Those of you that know about installing plugins and different things like that, you know that the more plugins that you have, the more space it takes up on your site and the longer it takes for your site to load. Now, there are a few plugins that can help with that. WP Smush. And what it does is it helps to kind of smush the pictures or the graphics that you have on your site. It kind of smushes them down, and I don't know how I'm some of these chat rooms, but I am. And allows you to pages to load faster. Okay. I'm going to go back here to the click to tweet. I go ahead and sign in with my Twitter. It's not going to let me pass that, so. And then you're going to put in the box when you've got this in here. Now, if you were working on this for a client, you would obviously have to have their permission to sign in, you know, as their Twitter person. Up here to the box design, and you can actually select what your box looks like when you're going to tweet something out. So that's template 1, 2, if it'll load. So it just, to me, you can get some really fancy looking even more with the upgrade to these. You can change colors in there. So you can make it pink, you can make it orange. Making this part of it, you know, stand out a little bit. Stuff, you know. The font size. Change the call to action. So you could say, you know, tweet this, or, and my computer's going to be silly. It's been doing this. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. I just want to go back. Okay, so, and then when you're in the middle of a post, okay, but you're going to have to wait till tomorrow for that. So when you do the click to tweet within a post, it is going to allow you to put in, you can just grab a little snippet of the post that you are working on. So if we go into this one, it's just the basic one that comes with your WordPress site. You know, the whole hello world, this is your first post. Start entering your own posts. So I like to switch this. Oops. I don't want to do that yet. Page builder on here. I don't want to use that for this post. Okay, so your little click to tweet button is going to be right up here. So you could just grab, say you wanted to grab this, you would hit Control C if you're using a Windows computer. I'm not sure what it is on a Mac. I might have used one at school, but I had no clue how to work it. And then you're going to click your Click to Tweet WordPress plugin. And then up here, it's going to say 140 characters remaining because that's what Twitter allows. So then you can or paste in there, Control V on a Windows computer, and you can add in. You just had it. Then you could add, you know, hashtags to that. You could add, and for Twitter, I would highly recommend doing the hashtags because then each time someone tweets out, be able to use those hashtags on your Twitter post. Well, then to make sure that you put in, you want to make sure that you copy this message, whatever message you have up here, you want to make sure that you put that post in this box as well. Edit or delete it, then start. And you can put writer, blogger, you know, whatever you want to put in there. Then make sure that you check mark include Twitter username, because then that will notify you each time someone retweets that. And include a link back to your blog post. You can make the links a no follow if you want. Now, I have not done a whole lot of research on no follow links, so I'm not exactly sure how that works. Do is select a theme. You can go in here. I like to use this one because it's a little fancy. You could use this one that blinks. And then you just tweet. And then you could preview the changes. Like I said, this site has not been worked with at all, so I have no idea how this is going to look. Okay, so up here is your actual blog piece. Down here is your click to tweet box. We just click to tweet that out. Whoever's reading this blog post, they would just come in and click to tweet that out. And it's going to tweet that text with this blogger's Twitter username. So they're going to get a notification. It's going to tweet it to your Twitter, and you click to tweet it. It's going to tweet it to your Twitter. That's how the click to tweet works. So we have done that. Are there any other questions regarding plugins for WordPress? I'm not seeing anything in the chat box. All right, so we are going to take a look really quick, if I can. My computer will let me. It's not wanting to cooperate with me here. Here. Show you the RSS feeds really fast. In here. Okay. It's not allowing me to MailChimp, so I'm afraid to skip that portion of tonight's session. And I do apologize for that. I will try to get a YouTube video up towards the beginning of the week about doing RSS feeds within inside of MailChimp. And if anyone has any questions and you are live right now, feel free to send a chat message. Love to hear from you. And if you think of something after you've watched the replay and you want to get in touch with me, hesitate to do that. Oops, I shut off the video on the other. That's what happens when you're running two videos. Says it can't start it. So, okay, well, I am going to go ahead and log out of the live streaming part of the webinar tonight, and I hope that I answered some of your questions and helped you with something inside of your business. I did over the VA Dream Team program just a little bit tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. What that is it is a VA, and VA stands for Virtual Assistant mentorship program, and it's a monthly mentorship and coaching program. And you get a membership of my VA VIP group on Facebook. And I jump in there and do Facebook Live videos to answer questions for you. I post questions inside of the group, and I'm very responsive. I give answers there, and then you also get access to courses. Now, the courses portion of the VA Dream Team Academy, in the process of being built. They are going to be awesome, though. You will be so glad that you signed up for this program. It is $14.99 a month. That is an introductory rate. So very affordable. It's less than your internet bill a month, less than your phone bill a month, less than your light bill a month. So it's a very affordable rate to help you get the skills that you need to build your virtual assistant business, and help you to get the support system that you need to build a successful and profitable virtual assistant business. Also, inside of this program, I offer job opportunities. Now, I don't promise anyone any jobs, but if something comes across my plate and I know that there are virtual assistants within the group that have the skills that match that job opportunity, I will pass that off to them. And there are those within the group that will testify to that being true. We do that. I do have virtual assistants already on my team within iPlan Hiring Company, that sometimes I will take on a project and they are able to fill in the gaps. So that's always there. But that being said, I always offer a virtual assistant there that has all of the skills and their skill set matches, then I will offer them that job opportunity instead of, swiping it for myself to shop out to those on my team. Just because it's easier for a client to have everyone, have everything all in one basket than it is to have, one piece over here and one piece over here and try to mesh everything together and get all of that communication done pat. And you the help that you need in your business to be able to grow as well. So that is part of the mentorship program. Also get these group coaching sessions like we have on once a month on Fridays, and then we also do a separate private group coaching session, the VIP group. Will be starting towards the end of this month, and these free group coaching sessions, I regularly ask guest speakers to come in and talk on their expertise, what they know. In fact, we're probably going to be having one coming up to talk about self-care, and which is super, super important to entrepreneurs. It seems like, especially if you're a mother, self-care kind of gets let go, and it's important as an entrepreneur and a mother to take care of you. I'm finding this out more and more with my own self, that it is important to take care of yourself, because if you can't take care of you, and then it's going to be impossible to be able to take care of your clients properly and be able to fill their cups as well. So that is some of what is behind the VA Dream Team program. If you are interested in the VA Dream Team Academy, please send me a message, and I can better help you on getting into that program. It is not hard, and I am easy to work with, and I would love to welcome you aboard. So I am going to go ahead and stop the broadcast for this evening. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that it has been helpful for you. Be looking for next month's. Next month, our session will be on the, let me look at the calendar here. Next month's session will be on the 14th of July. Probably going to be a guest speaker. And I'm not sure exactly what the topic will be. It may be either marketing or self-care. So be watching for those posts and be ready to go get all signed up. I know one person is already signed up for, I believe, the rest of the year. So the second Friday of the month is always my free group coaching program. So you can, there's an Eventbrite link that I have, and it's set up on the coaching.iplannerandcompany.com site, and you can just go click register now and register up through December for each of the free group coaching ones. So I will see you around, and I also hope to see you in the freelance to full-time entrepreneur group that I have on Facebook as well. That is a free group for entrepreneurs. Anyone that is not a VIP, specialty group, it's open to any entrepreneurs. That includes direct sales, MLM, retail entrepreneurs, any of those. So you are welcome to come and join us in that group. And there is also a link to that I believe that's on the coaching.iplannerandcompany.com page as well. So I will be seeing you, and thank you once again for joining us.